Well, hello, beautiful souls. How you all doing? Welcome into the Daily Rise at Phoenix Arc Tarot. My name is Firestorm Shan, and today's messages are going to be for the collective. Okay? As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And remember, the greatest power relies always in your free will. Now let's see what wants to rise today, and let's start the reading. Today's content is going to be a truth that you need to hear today. And then we're going to ask what energy is rising today. And then we're going to ask what energy is rising that wants to transform. So, 3 questions. This is going to be for the water signs. This is your reading for the Lion's Gate, that portal that opened from 7/27, 2026 through 8/8. Okay, so Jupiter just moved out of your sign into Leo. Um, water signs. Seems water signs seem to things are pretty quiet, it feels right now. The energy feels quiet. I'm going to be using the Wild Mystic Oracle card deck. If you guys are interested, this was by Anastasia Catrice, Catris, if you're interested. It's working with animals. It does have a guidebook, so I personally really enjoy this deck, and I haven't used it in a long time. I don't know if I've ever used it on this channel, but I felt inclined to do it today. So this is going to be for Cancerian placements. It says victory and collaborate. Woo! Love that. Cancer. Collaborate and disguise. That is Gemini. Let's see. We've got death in the reverse and disguise. Cancer energy, please. For Lionsgate. Show me Cancerian energy for Lionsgate. Show me Cancerian energy for Lionsgate. Thank you. I just felt really aggressive. Show me, show me. Did you hear me? I started going, show me. And I was like, so weird. Why am I saying that? Even when I was doing that, I was like, show me. All right, I'm not going to be able to take reversals, but we have determination. It was in the reverse. Oh, it's the Pisces energy. It's interesting because I just watched a little documentary on Greek mythology and the zodiac signs, and Pisces was fleeting. Okay, Pisces was a mother and her son. Mother, she was a goddess, and her son, and they fled for their lives because of this 12 to 15 headed serpent flying monster was devouring the entire town, and even the gods and goddesses were running and fleeing. They were scared. And so she transformed them both into a fish because goddesses can shapeshift. And so once she did that, she said, oops, I shouldn't have done that because the current could pull us away. Okay? The current could pull us away. So she thought quick and she tied a tether together between the two of them to where they would always be circling each other or together. So that's where the two fish are tied together. They're always circling each other because they're tied together and tethered. So Cancerian, you are tethered and tied together, possibly to a Piscean. Okay? Doesn't have to be, but it's like that your trine sister sign is Pisces and Scorpio. So just take that as that resonates. Determination. Also thinking of your energy of Cancer energy is, you know, taking control over situations in a warlike manner. And, it's a control, very determined energy. Okay, what else? Show me. Show me. Show me Cancerian energy. They're very determined right now. Okay. Trust. Looks like Sagittarius energy. Trust. We're in the year of the Chinese fire horse right now. Things are moving very quickly this year. I mean, ooh, trust. Somebody's got trust issues. A truth you need to hear today. I mean, the horse is looking right at this horse, is saying, we need to talk about trust. Okay? We've got wisdom at the bottom of the deck. That's always like, one more, show me Cancer and energy. Thank you. Kindness and grow. Oh, two salamanders. This is a fire sign. So you got strong Sag energy here. It's a pyramid, black and white. Remember I said Cancer, like on the traditional tarot card, you have a black horse and a white horse, or a black dog and a white dog. It's always black and white with you. Hmm. And so now we got black and white salamanders with a fire sign. Grow. It's time to grow. It's time to be determined. It's time to trust, and doing it in kindness. So this is what you need to hear today. Um, I think I'll just pull some tarot based off of that energy that's come forward. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We're talking about Cancer and energy and what is the truth they need to say. Let's ask some good questions about these cards that came out. What is the truth that Cancerians need to hear today? I have a Cancer Venus sign. Also at Life Path 7, that is Cancerian energy. But anyway, determination with the Pisces, possibly. This little card here, these cards are mixed up. Oh my. There's your fire sign, there's a water sign, there's a Taurian, maybe a marriage or an obligation. There's some anger. What's going on here? Hmm. Okay, that's strange. Let's try again. Show me Cancerian energy. Thank you. One more shuffle and we're going to split the deck. Clean it up, clean it up. Oh, there's one more card in there that was flipped. So if you didn't check out the Daily Rise Collective reading, there was a dream I shared in there I had about being on the toilet with another person sitting in front of me, and we were using the bathroom, and then we were turning around looking at our poo, and we were like, and I started laughing, and I said, "Boy, I really need to clean my shit up, don't I?" You know? So I thought it was funny. I was able to laugh about it. It's funny. Oh wait, we have star card, Aquarius energy here. Okay. What's up with this Aquarian energy? Seems like you're determined to heal something, to get your wish fulfillment. I think you're praying a lot. That's wonderful. Praying for healing, praying for a wish, praying for Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, fire sign, air sign. We got unfinished business, world card in the reverse. Okay. That's that circle, that loop. You keep looping around each other. You're tied together. You're tethered to this person. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. There has been some unequal give and take in the situation, or someone is in need of charity. They're suffering. Let's show me Cancerian energy. It could be a mother figure, an empress that is struggling at this time. Um, she could be tied to a child, considering we talked about the mythical creatures, the goddesses, turning into fishes and tethering themselves together. Unfinished business. I definitely hear something needs to be healed. You're really definitely looking for growth. I think you're praying a lot, and that's helping you stay calm and more kind. You're trying to trust, probably God. I don't know. Tell me more, Cancerian energy. We have an a King of Swords coming in. Tell me about the King of Swords. It's the air sign. And you have a King of Wands coming in. Two masculines. Okay. Tell me about these people. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Is this a business or a family legacy? Hmm. Tell me more. Okay. Eight of Wands and Four of Pentacles. This Empress is not happy, because she feels like she's being breadcrumbed and she's financially suffering, and she's potentially talking to someone, an attorney, possibly someone who has a logical mind, is very smart, intelligent. A lot of times these could be lawyers and stuff like that. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but since it fell on Aquarius, it feels like it's that she feels like this person is possibly being greedy with the Four Pentacles here, because this guy has 10 Pentacles. And suddenly there's a message that comes in about holding on, or holding back, or being greedy, or something like that. So she feels he's being greedy. She wants to communicate to him. There's unfinished business. Maybe this has something to do with inheritance, being tied to children matters, family money. Tell me, Cancerian energy. The Sun card. Ooh, yes. I said that it could be a sun or something. The Sun card comes out. There's illumination coming in here through Lionsgate. This is what you need the truth you need to hear today. This is your Lion Gate's message. This is the truth that shall set you free. Trust the situation. The Sun wants to make everything grow. The Sun is can be brutal sometimes. If you think about it, if you live in Texas where we do and you work out in the sun, it can be brutal. Tell me about the Sun, please. Death card. The Sun can be brutal. That's the truth you need to hear today. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working together to try to build something. What's over? The illusions. Seven of Cups, out of options, and no more illusions. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands is feeling like a wounded warrior. The Sag energy could be feeling very wounded, but tired of going round and round situation is what that card would mean. Feeling very burdened, wounded. My goodness, what's going on, Cancer? Stop right there. I gotta know right now. Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Well, let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. And let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. Solid growth card. I'm hearing that Meatloaf song, Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. Like she's like, no more commitments, no more. You're gonna promise to marry me and love me. And he goes, well, wait a minute, let me sleep on it. I got to stop the reading there because that's the death card. That's the end. I wanted to pull some sacred oracle messages for Cancer. Show me Cancerian energy for this sacred orders. And I'm going to close your reading. All right, that's a truth somebody needed to hear. Don't know what that entails. Didn't ask entirely. Just saw what was on the cards. So we have psychic at the bottom. Show me Cancerian energy, please. Boundaries. Ooh, wow, wow. You hear that? I hear the cat screaming. Wow. Man, last night my feral cat got like this with me. She's so feral. And I had to establish some really strong boundaries with her last night. Number 26, which is the number 8, talked about 8 infinity. What comes around goes around. Shadow, light, sun and moon. Woo! Safe travels. Are you traveling? Moving on. Show me Cancerian energy. Ooh, I love it. Oh my God. Jealousy. Whatever. But we've got relief and nature spirits. So take yourself off on that journey. Safe travels. Establish new healthy boundaries. Relief comes by staying grounded, connected to nature. The squirrels, the trees, the flowers, the bees, all those kind of things. That's where your advice comes from. There's that death card again and jealousy. So the Empress, I feel, is jealous, but that needs to stop. Okay, because what's yours is cut, there's just a boundary here. Okay, whoa. What's the boundary that's been crossed? Please tell me. Okay, we have the okay. Uh-oh. So we have a very angry fire sign. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You've crossed her boundary. This has affected her home, her marriage, or her stability in some way. You've done that, or someone has done that to you. This person is probably single that did this because it's pre-Empress energy, and the Empress is no longer the Empress. She's now the pre-Empress. So it feels like because the Queen of Wands is usually the other woman. So say it's a jealous ex and hasn't been able to move on and sees the other partner happy and successful. It feels like that. So that's a truth you need to hear today, and the truth comes out to set us free and to change our energy. To change our energy. To change our energy. So how do you change your energy? What energy what energy is rising today? This is the Pop Tarot. What energy is rising today? Pop Tarot. What energy? Show me Cancerian's energy that's rising today. Show me Cancer's energy that's rising today, please. Cancer's energy that's rising today. All right, you've got passion, impulsive and unpredictable relationships, passion and energy in your work, a sudden increase in finances, using money for travel, broadening your horizons. So it looks like you're going to be getting on out of there. It's kind of like the Knight of Wands. You just need to get out. That's your energy right now, doing something impulsive, something unpredictable in your relationship. What's that unpredictable thing look like that you're going to be doing? Chariot in the reverse. So you're in the reverse. An obsessive pursuit of love, being overly forceful in a relationship. diminished ambition, aggressively pursuing career goals, rushing into or hesitating over financial decisions. Okay, so that's why the Empress is in the reverse. You can't rush right now, because if you do, it's not going to probably work out for your best. Yeah. So what wants to transform today? What wants to transform in Cancer's life today? What wants to transform in Cancer's life today? You've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Of Swords, Nine of Swords in the reverse. I love that. Okay, wait. Unable to move on, feeling haunted by the past, creating conflicts, self-sabotage, feeling trapped in your job, avoiding financial issues, and reluctant to face money problems. Oh my. Bless you, Cancer. The bottom of the deck, you're in the upright. The moon card. There's your two dogs. You're at Hecate's gates. So that's like a crossroads. Going through a dark place, maybe, some decisions that need to be made. Doubts about love or the relationship. Ambiguity in your career path. Confusion at work. Lack of clarity. Uncertainty in financial decisions. Insufficient financial knowledge is number 18. You're scared. The truth you need to hear today. Okay, the truth comes out to set us free so that we can move on. That's what wants to transform out of your life today. Is doubts about love, is doubts about relationships, is doubts about your career path, any doubt about confusion, any fears. That's what wants to be transformed today. That's what wants to change for you. And how do you do that, Cancer? How do they do that? How do they transform their situation? Advice, how do they transform their situation? How do they transform their situation? How may they? One way they could change. Thank you. They said I wasn't asking correctly. Through perseverance. You got to pound away at that rock. Something that's very hard to attain, but persevere. It says loyal, but sometimes stubborn partner, a steady and secure relationship, gradual progress, dedication to hard work, gradual financial growth, careful management. So they're saying keep working at the relationship, persevere, slowly and steady chip away at that rock. You can snowball debt, and then try not to get back into debt if it's a debt issue, you know. Anyway, that's what we have for the Cancerians. I hope this has been something that has been beneficial. Thank you for spending your time with me. Just remember the fire isn't here to destroy you. It's here to reveal to you who you are becoming. Until next time, bye.